Mahatattva has a consciousness, all the living entities are there. Even the material energies also has consciousness.
Okay, so that
The
the
living
jiva
entities
centered from the Mahatattva into the.
yeah,
does
would be
that
conscious
mean-
part would be the Jiva Tattva entering. Yeah?
And the Virat Rupa had only organs. Now the consciousness of the Virat Rupa manifested.
And then we are able to have a consciousness. First Virat Rupa consciousness manifested. Then the Mahatattva entered, the conscious part. And then we are able to develop consciousness.
That means the souls are entering at this point or nothing like that. But still now we have no mentioning of the souls till this point.
The consciousness part. The consciousness is an element or it pertains to the soul. Here consciousness part is mentioned. Consciousness is one of the elements also.
Yeah, we saw 28, but I remember in second chapter we have the 29th element which was consciousness.
It's a separate element is also counted.
Yes. we
Fine, so
discussed
this
that.
is counted, we can have the 29th also.
We discussed, I think, on
Yeah,
we discussed consciousness.
Yeah, so then take it as a separate element. So then we can add 25, the consciousness can also be counted, 26, 27, 28, 29.
And the Mahatattva entering means, is it the goodness entering? What does Mahatattva entering signify? What does it mean?
Consciousness will take the soul related.
16?
26.
26?
26.
Um, Did you look to the Vishwana Chakravarti translation?
Let me see that.
It's I find in the chapter that we're now on to.
Okay, 1 minute, I'm seeing.
I have a question regarding to the.
You can read the translation of Vishwanath Thakur book 26. What does he say?
Yes, I'm open.
You have it in front of you?
Yes, I can read. He says 26. When the location in the art of Chitta became differentiated, the presiding deity Vishnu, along with his portion Chitta, entered that place. By Chitta, consciousness appeared.
The deity is Vishnu, who is the Chitta. He is entering, right?
Yes.
What is Chitta now? This is another element?
Chitta is consciousness.
So that's why it's an element now.
And
Chitta is the consciousness. So the deity is Vishnu. Guiding Chitta.
It's written in the note, footnote by Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, Chitta is a portion of Mahatattva in the individual jiva.
Oh, that's why Vishnu Chakravarti.
Normally they say Chitta is material consciousness and Chitta is spiritual consciousness.
Chitta is consciousness.
Asik Prabhu's note.
That's
No,
it.
no, no. There are footnotes. This is not the note of acid Prabhu. This is the note on the.
But here Prabhupada explained Vishnu as somewhere else. Then controlling deity of legs and Vishnu.
Legs is Vishnu, but that is demigod Vishnu. So the controlling deity of Chitta is the Supreme Lord Himself.
Okay.
Oh,
Hmm.
Then it becomes clean.
so consciousness is entering here.
Chitta. So the Supreme Lord Vishnu enters. Right? For Vishwanath Thakur is clear.
Yeah. When the location in the heart of Chitta becomes differentiated, Vishnu along with the portion Chitta enter that place.
Hmm.
By Chitta, consciousness of beings appear.
Hmm. Fine?
So chitta, sometimes I understand like it is soul. When the soul is there, we feel this consciousness, a part of soul, isn't it?
No, it's considered a separate element also. At times people say consciousness is a symptom of the soul, but it's kind of a separate element. This kind of there are two chetaha or chitta, the two states of chitta. pure and impure. Therefore, he said, by let's purify our consciousness. Pure consciousness, we say, no? So, by material entanglement, the consciousness become impure. By bhakti, the consciousness become pure. So, there are two states of chitta, pure and impure. It's considered a separate element, chitta.
So this is the impure consciousness,
Yes.
right?
This is just the conscious part. We develop the consciousness, living entity. It could be pure, impure as per the particular living entity. It's just the consciousness. Okay, so it's 1:30.
Oh, I'm on
So, for others who wish to leave at this point of time, feel free to leave. Yeah, because there's no end to the discussion of creation. Yes.
The devatas of the 10 directions,
Hmm.
which are among the sense devatas, they are 1% or 10%.
Yes.
Could we dig devatas?
The 10 directions.
Which verse?
It seems it's one second.
Check the commentary if you find the reference.
Yes, I will.
Even sometimes the 10 can be counted as 1, just like Kumaras in 12 Mahajanas. Kumaro, the 4 Kumaras are counted as 1 Mahajanas.
Yeah.
So sometimes even the 10 could be counted as 1. So it's not, it was the same function, could be counted as 1 if they are 10 also. It is mentioned in Devatas, looks like they are plural.
Which verse to? So, can you say something about this Bhuvalok Prabhupada is mentioning? Bhuvalok is place of ghosts.
They are the subtle beings, not Shiva in charge of them. They hover around.
So it's above the Bhulok, earthly planet.
Hmm.
And when we talk about lower planetary system, the Bila Swargas are also lower planetary system. And those are like heavenly planets.
There is heavenly opulence, no sunshine, the below planets. The planets below.
So those in mode of goodness are degraded to the lower planet means the Patal, the Yamraj, what do you call it? Hellish planets or the
No,
lower
not
planetary?
lower planets. This, first of all, lower planet would be in terms of
Atara.
see the lower planets in terms of that the living entity reside over there, the sunshine doesn't reach, geographically lower, but they could have many opulences. They could have many opulences. Like some Western countries and so on. Prabhupada would say, the people in mode of more and passion, they're in the lower modes. But there are more opulences over there. You understand in that way.
Because
People who are in the lower modes could reside, but they would have higher opulences as such.
Because I asked the sky is generated, but here the sky means the area between the earthly planet and heavenly.
The sky means the Bhur Loka.
And Prabhupada mentions both Vishnu Chakravarti and Jiva Goswami confirms this is Bhuvalok. In Bhagavad Gita it is stated those who develop mode of passion are situated here. But in other places in the transliteration mentioned those who develop the mode of ignorance are situated here. Both looks to be contradictory.
Primarily the mode of ignorance, this hobgoblin and all that. Then Tamogun, Lord Shiva takes charge.
Yes.
Primarily. So we accept that.
Okay.
And human beings are more in passion. Okay? And then so Bhuvan Loka, though above, are places for the People will get into the mode of ignorance, the subtle beings.
Yes.
Yeah.
The purpose this sentence is made, which is very
That's okay.
important.
Reconcile it.
So can I ask you questions from yesterday? No?
Sorry, but I don't have any more about you.
Okay, but do you have any question?
I
Done,
can
no?
also ask them.
You're done, okay? So let's continue tomorrow. Keep the question pending for tomorrow. Okay, Jai Granthara Srimad Bhagavatam.
Ki jai.
Prabhupada ki jai. Bhagavad.
This guy is the Prabhu ki jai.
Jai.
Prabhu, OBA question.
Okay, question.
Mata.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Not this
OBA.
week.
OBA.
Not this week.
Okay, so OBA, there is a choice for you in the OBA. One is, you could, with reference to the primary creation, right, that we studied, and how Lord empowers the deities, that means after the prayer, the Lord empowers the deities with his Kala Shakti, Kriya Shakti, and so on and so forth. With reference to these 5.22 to 39 and 6.1 to 3, describe how the creation of the universe is dependent upon the empowerment of the Lord in all its stages. You have to focus on that only,
Understanding question.
your own understanding. That how the creation of the universe, right, is dependent upon the empowerment of the Lord in all its stages. Okay, so various stages and how the Lord is empowering the creation. That is one thing. The other question I had given yesterday, that for the personal reference, that the deities pray for the empowerment. What can we learn in terms of carrying out our services and so on? What should we pray for? So, based upon those prayers of the deities, personal application to engage in the devotional service of Lord. What can we learn from these prayers? That is personal application question yesterday, and there is another question from the Karan Srishti, and up to the creation of universal form, not universal form, up to the creation. It means the Lord amalgamates the elements, and Virat Rupa starts. Virat Rupa starts. He amalgamates the element, and he also awakens the dormant karma of the jivas, so on and so forth.
The references, verse to refer?
5.22 to 39 and 6.1 to 6.3. Describe how the creation of the universe is dependent upon the empowerment of the Lord in all its stages.
6.2.
1 to 3.
Send to us.
So which one you want? Question 1 is about that you analyze the prayers for personal application and see what should be our prayer and our disposition to carry out our services. What do we learn from these prayers? Right? In our service, in our devotional service and personal application. This is your understanding. How in the creation, how the creation of the universe is dependent upon the empowerment of the Lord in all the stages. So which one? First question was what I gave yesterday, personal application about prayers. Second is about the understanding of the creation and about the Lord. Okay, who would like to go for the first question? The prayers and
Already
1, 2,
majority.
3, 4.
Majority, okay. Majority already.
You already done.
Okay.
Okay.
So you send to me, yeah?
I'll phrase the question and send it to you all.
Yeah, that,
Oh, okay.
that will be nice.
I'll phrase the question.
Okay.
Exactly.
So it's personal application.
Yeah, it's personal application because the purpose is personal empowerment.
First is
Their purpose of prayer is that. So otherwise,
understanding one, Prabhu. This is
No,
personal application.
personal.
Yeah.
Prayers.
But you all raised hands without thinking on
That was understanding.
Yes.
What does it mean by when it says the location and the type of
He's
chitta
not
became
taking
differentiated?
differentiated. He's
What does it mean when it says the locations, the heart
He's
of Chitta became differentiated?
saying we're writing general.
So it's saying that the location in the heart of Chitta became differentiated.
See how Mataji is writing.
What does that actually mean?
See how related to this.
The chitta located in the heart.
It says the
Yeah. Probably the location of chitta is described in the heart.
it says
The chitta is closely associated with the spirit soul, which resides in the region of the heart, something like that.
right. But then it says became differentiated.
So all the elements are getting differentiated in Virat Rupa first. They are one, the Virat Rupa is formed, but then all the